Personally, I have been engaged in honey production probably for 5 years, but I have been involved in honey production since childhood. I grew up in apiary. I spent every summer here, and I always worked with my grandfather. I was interested in that. I always followed in his footsteps, and then I started doing everything myself. And now I am 23, so I have been involved in all this for a good 15 years. Everything started in 1960, when my great-grandfather dreamed of an apiary, and so he bought the first families and started doing this business. The families increased over the years. Then he taught his son to do it, and here I'm sitting in front of you, and I'm also engaged in beekeeping. Sasha is my best friend and co-owner of the brand. Communicate. She does it dartingly and great. She's our creative person, marketer, and so on. Let's go to the apiary of our bees. This is called lighting the chimney, kindling the chimney. I use it only when the bees are aggressive or the weather is bad and I really need to look into the hives. That's why we will use it only when it is necessary. This is just in case. There are two most important things without which a beekeeper cannot go to the apiary are chisel and a chimney. Grapes are pollinated by our bees. Therefore, we can go further. Look at families. This is my grandfather. Before that, great-grandfather and great-great-grandfather Volodya and Kostya did it more for themselves, for their relatives, and my grandfather has already started doing it professionally. Of course, grandfather devoted most of his time to the bee breeding business, as I have already said. It is bee queen cells from which queen bees are born. My grandfather researched this topic very deeply and bred high-quality queens, which I adopted and continue to maintain this level. But we have already become friends. I'm taking off the roof. We have my note here. We can see the zabrus from above. This is a separate type of wax. There is ordinary wax, for example, there is zabrus, there is wax, there are slices. They also store honey, not at this time of year, but it is also useful for the organism. And this is a separate type of goodies formed from the apiary. Here is the 300 frame. There are several types of frames. They differ in sizes. Here we see large honeycomb cells for the drone. You can notice that they are bigger than usual ones. Here are worker bees and here are drones. Drones are larger, so they need bigger cells. We are located in the center of Ukraine, which can provide us with pure motley grass and land. We also try to keep bees in wooden beehives, covered with natural materials, and make the entire hive body out of wood. As for the honey, as soon as we have extracted it, we package it and close it, which of course adds craftiness to this. We did not process it, we did not mix it with anything, so this ensures the quality and authenticity of our honey. Pay attention to how the product is created and how people feel about it. Because at my apiary we always take responsibility for ourselves, for quality, for taste, for environmental friendliness, and of course for naturalness. So welcome to the world of natural honey.